What's good, everybody? What's good? ASAP here. In today's video, I'm gonna discuss, is Modern Sagat really good or is he really bad? With that being said, like, comment on the video. That really helps the channel out, and subscribe if you're new. And with that being said, I'm gonna get right into it. I'm not gonna waste your time. So, first thing, is Modern Sagat good? I'm gonna answer this question at the end, but first, let's go through all the strengths and weaknesses of Sagat. First, strength, like. One, our auto 3 is really good. We get Oki after it. And then we also have a meterless version of it. So if we want to save meter, we can still auto 3. If we don't want to save meter, we can still do auto 3. Either way, auto 3 is pretty good. Auto 2 is decent. That's just mainly our poke tool. We'll kind of like drive rush into it to keep our pressure going. And then we got a good auto 1. Our auto 1's a 5-frame starter though, but the range is pretty decent. I'll say that. The range is pretty decent and we can still stay kind of close. So Modern Sagat auto combos are pretty decent. They're not the best, but auto 3 is really good and auto 1 is pretty good. Auto 2 is So auto combos are pretty good, right? Range, we got some of the best range, like on our heavies. We can't drive rush after this, but we can drive rush after our down heavy. So you can do something like that. Or if you're good at whip punishing, you can do that. And then our overhead range is actually pretty good. Medium kick range is pretty good. Like, the range is there. The range is really there if you're just really good at whip punishing. So just know that. And then we have our plus button. We have one plus button. The rest will have to be drive rushable. So we have a +4 button right here. If we use that, we're +4, so we can kind of go for stuff like that, or try to walk forward and grab. It's up to you, but you do have a plus button. And then on top of that, we have access to all our fireballs. You're mainly just going to be like low highs and stuff like that. And then eventually, since we're on modern, obviously, we have access to quick fireballs and stuff like that. So that's the main great thing about Sagat. Top of that, we got good anti-air options. I can't hit it, but I'll show a clip of somebody hitting that, like frame 1. And then of course, like, the damage is insane what we got. Let me see if I can show you this combo real quick. There we go. The damage he does is just insane. It's not hard to do his most damaging combo. That's 65%. It's really easy to do his damage and stuff. And you can do something simple like that. Like, again, Sagat's most damaging combos is just really easy to do. So he hits hard. Even like mid-screen, he hits hard. And you can just auto 3 into it. Don't require a lot of meter. If you want to do his most damaging combos, easy to do. So he hits hard, good auto combos, good anti-airs, good stuff. So I went over all his strengths. Let's go over his weaknesses. His main flaws right now is against a modern Sagat. If you're going against another Sagat, like you kind of feel the very heavy difference. You gotta really outplay the other Sagat. Like if we're playing modern Sagat and you're going against a classic Sagat, they can whip punish just as good as you, but on top of that, they got better plus buttons. Let me show you. So our standing button is this button, 7 frames, right? That's gonna lose out to somebody just standing jab. They have access to standing jab. We don't have access. We only have this, and it's 7 frames and it's pretty slow. And you're not gonna really use this a lot. They're gonna use their standing jab. We're gonna use this. Our quickest button is that, our 4-frame jab. While they have access to a standing jab that'll probably hit before ours. On top of that, they also have this button. which is really plus on block. Let me show you real quick. Right? Plus 2 on block, right? So you'll see them do something like a drive rush plus plus plus. They can do that like 3 times against us for some reason. And we gotta hold that. And we gotta hold that. And as soon as they're done with the plus, they're gonna like jab. So against us, you'll see something like that we gotta hold. Our pressure is not like that. Our pressure is we get 1 drive rush button, 1, 2. That's it. 1, 2, 1, 2, fireball or something like that. While they get 1, 2, 3, and something like that. They get a lot more plus frame advantage against us. And in the corner, it's very annoying dealing with this. Now, if you're not going against another Sagat, we kind of I wouldn't say steamroll, but our matchup against a good portion of the roster is really, really good. It's just against another Sagat, if we're playing Modern Sagat, against another Sagat, it's a lot more work for us. It's especially if they're abusing the plus frame buttons. But if we're going against the rest of the roster, we're pretty good. I will say against speedy characters like Kimberly and DJ, it's a little bit more tough. Like against speedy characters that can just weave in and out our zone and can do crazy like mixes, it's a little tough for us. Because our buttons are pretty slow and they can just like get in and out on us, and it's kind of ridiculous. That's the only matchup thing I kind of noticed. Speedy characters kind of give us a little problem. But other than that, the rest of the roster, there is really no problem for us. Because they throw up a button, we just like easily whiff punish it, and it's just ridiculous what we can do against them. So I'm gonna play a clip of at the moment the highest like modern character. At the moment, this is the highest modern character. I'm gonna play a clip of that, and then I'm gonna let you know my final thoughts.
All right, so my final thoughts are good damage, good anti-air, good auto combos, and against a good portion of the roster, like 80% of it, we have a good matchup. It's just the only hard matchup against ourselves. So with that being said, it means yes, Modern Sagat is good. Against ourselves it's a bit tough, but against everybody else, he just kind of got so much going for him. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. This ASAP Dream, we out.